wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Can you see me kind of? Oh, I'm at the school waiting to pick up the kids, and I thought I would start the vlog off here because I have been and done my top-up shop today. However, I kind of went home and just put the frozen stuff in the freezer, and then I've jumped back in the car and I'm going to pick up the kids. So I've been working today, so then I went and did the top-up shop, and then yeah, it's just an all crazy day. So today's video is a little bit backwards, but I thought I will turn that down. I thought I would just start the vlog here while I have time, because I need to, obviously when I pick up the kids, I need to go home, organise dinner, organise them, and then I'm going to go back to work again. So I thought I would just start the vlog now. Yeah, so today's been top-up shop. If you haven't seen last week's video, which is the main shop, definitely have a look at that, especially if you're new to the channel. I shop fortnightly, so I do a main shop in the first week, a top-up shop in the second week, which is this week. I have budgets for both. Right now, because we went away in February until the start of March, I'm trying to stick to the budget, but we have been going over and trying to get a few extra things and stock up a little bit more, because we had just gone through, we haven't done groceries properly for weeks, so we had just gone through everything. We went through our stockpile stuff, which is what we do generally when we go on big holidays and stuff. So I'm in the process of just restocking, so hopefully, fingers crossed for April, when those videos roll around, you start seeing those, I will be a little bit more on track with everything, the way I do my meal planning, everything, and you get more of an idea for sure. And I will start doing the meal plan with me videos back on the VIP lounge, as I've always done for all these years, and that's done as an early release video, so that will go on the VIP lounge, and then sometime afterwards I'll release it here in the channel so you guys that aren't VIP members can see it too. The VIP lounge is just a spot on the This Mum at Home website. It's linked below. That, well, one, for the price that you pay to become a member, it's just a once-off price, just to help support the channel. That's all it's about. But you get all the printables, including all my meal planning printables, for free off the website, and that's the biggest sort of thing I guess people want. And then there's lots of different, there's hundreds of old grocery hauls and that I've archived there now from the channel before I restarted again, and just lots of other exclusive videos and blog posts and things like that. There's recipes on there. Hopefully I'll do more of that coming up too. Yeah, there's just lots of stuff on there. It's just a way of supporting me and the channel, so it's linked below if you want to have a look. But yeah, the meal plan with me video is an early release, so it goes to them first, and then it will pop up here on the channel so you guys get a bit of an idea, especially if you're new to the channel and you don't know how I meal plan or what I do. I use printables that I designed, and I've been using them for years. Especially, I reckon I started doing it probably just when I was pregnant with Isabella, or just after Isabella, because I realized I need to really, and she's about to turn 8, so I had to hone in on on budgeting, because we were going down to one income, we were on a very low income. It was just a whole thing, you know, so I had to be precise, and I've just done it ever since and love it, and then I just kind of try to help other people with it. So that's what it's all about. So anyway, enough rambling. Today is top-up shop day for this week, and I have already been out, already done that. I actually went to Woolworths and I bought most of the products there, and then I've got a few things at Aldi, but not a lot at Aldi. Woolworths mainly, if you don't know, it's because I'm collecting Woolworths rewards points, and I get really good boosts and points and all of that offered to me, and then I am converting the Woolworths points, rewards points, into Qantas points for free flights on a big trip that we're doing to America, and hopefully next year. That's the plan. We're hoping we surprise the kids with a trip to Disney World, so we're doing that, so I'm very, very excited. So yeah, that's kind of why I go to Woolworths. But in saying that, I tell you, over the last few years, their prices have, I guess, are very comparable to Aldi nowadays, so that's very good. Otherwise I used to shop at Aldi obviously first and then just do the fillers there. But yeah, so I ended up there today for most of it. I didn't go to Coles at all. So now top-up shop is so main shop in the first week is normal groceries meal plan for the fortnight, all of that. But top-up shop week is for extra fresh fruit and veggies, extra milk and bread if I need it. I have bread in the freezer, but I did need milk, so I grabbed that. What else? Things that might go on sale that I want to take advantage of, and things I just run out of unexpectedly, kind of thing. So it's just bits and pieces. The budget for my top-up shop is $70, and that's what I try to stick to today. So I'll let you know how much I spent today when I go through the groceries. But $70 is based on how I budget in the first week. So the first week I budget $70 per anyone aged 14 years plus. I have a 13-year-old and a 7 about to turn 8-year-old. So the kids, I budget $50 per child, anyone aged under 14. I'm trying to see what I say. So that's how I work it. So for me, that's $240 for the main shop, and then $70 for the top-up shop. That's $310 per fortnight. I'm very good at sticking to that. I'm very good, you know, living within those means. We don't go short or anything. We don't have, you know, no food or anything like that. I'm very good at it, especially with my meal planning. However, obviously I've over the last few weeks, since we've been back, I've been getting bits and pieces extra and stuff, so I have been going over it. So definitely have a look at the other grocery shops that are here currently on the channel. They will be in a playlist called grocery hauls, so you can have a look and see how I'm going with that. But lots more food stuff obviously coming up on the channel. You get to see how I sort of slip back into getting back into that and really sticking in on my budget. It is hard because obviously, you know, prices just keep going up and up and up, but I am sort of finding bits and pieces in the supermarkets that have helped brought things down. So I'm very excited to keep talking to you guys about that stuff. One of which was the Coles Simply brand. I've done, by the time this video is up, probably 2 videos reviewing some of those products, so definitely have a look. It'll be on the product review playlist, I think I've got that, and possibly on the grocery haul playlist, so have a look in there and you'll see it. It's been interesting to see you guys, your comments and thoughts on those products, so definitely have a look at that. But yeah, so I went and did my top-up shop. I'm going to show you guys what I got. I'm just going to go pick up the kids because I could see the gates open. I'm going to go pick up the kids, go home and show you everything I got today, but it is just a top-up shop. So yeah, let's have a look. Alrighty, here is everything today. So total spent for this shop was slightly over $70. It was like $74 something altogether, and that was including brown bags that I needed to buy because I actually forgot my other ones, but I do use them for rubbish bags, so I'm not so mad about that. It is annoying paying the 25 cents, but, and let me point out something. I think, I don't know if Rhiannon said this to me about saying about the like the shopping bags are smaller than what they were. They are. When she said it to me, I was like, I don't think so. But today, for some reason, when I was in Woolworths, I could tell. Yes, it is. Look at this. Look at the difference. That's an Aldi bag, and that's a Woolworths bag. They are smaller now, and they're still charging 25 cents, which is very, very annoying. Anyway, let's get back onto to this shop. For the price, kind of got stuff. I don't know. It seems like a lot, doesn't it? But I pretty much just needed to get extra fresh fruit and veg. A couple of things I ran out of unexpectedly, like this type of thing, which I think Johnny had the stuff I had in the freezer for like a lunch or something while kids were at school and I was at work and stuff. So I think that's where that went. So we just got that. I needed some bread and some milk. Now with the bread, I have been, did I say this already in my shopping? I think since coming back to YouTube, I've mentioned this, but I'm obsessed with this Woolworths soft white bread, but it's the toast one generally. It's so hard for me to get, and I have found it's so good from one particular store. I went to a different store and I bought 4 loaves there, and the bread it was like kind of stale. So I don't know if they didn't rotate the bread at that particular store or it was just there for too many days. I don't know. And perhaps the store I normally go, but the reason they're always out of it is because they do rotate it very quickly, like they sell out of it quickly. I don't know, but normally it's awesome bread. I love it. It's $2.70. I couldn't get the toast bread today though because I went shopping in the afternoon, not the morning. So I just bought a packet of the sandwich slice. So we're going to see how that is. It's not that much thinner, honestly, but I figured I'll get more sandwiches out of it So we'll see how it goes. It's just a bit of a trial for this one, but we did get one loaf of that. The milk itself, so this is where we're going at. Since I've come back to YouTube, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but in case I haven't, we have to have lactose free, mainly for Johnny, and even it's helping me now too, so it's kind of good. But what I was doing was buying like normal milk in the 2 litre colds, and then I was buying the long life milk in lactose free for Johnny, in which only it lasts 5 days once you open it, and he wasn't drinking it all, so it was a bit of a waste. We were throwing it out. So the cost of those milks plus an actual cold milk was more than me buying this. Do you know what I mean? So this is a good brand. Here's the brand here. This is at Woolworths. I don't know if it's at Coles, but it's definitely at Woolworths, and it's the same price I think as the Aldi one as well, $5.80. So for lactose free, that's actually very good. Normally they're well over $6-7, so that's pretty good. So we got one of those. What else can I go to? I did have to get some more water just to get us through to our main shop. I don't know what happened. We did have people over, and of course we gave them this kind of water out of the fridge cold. Plus Johnny was using it to fill the ice trays. We've got a lot of ice trays, so when they were over we were having ice cubes and stuff like that. And the reason we do that is because the water out of the tap we found was changing the taste of the drinks and wasn't very nice. So now we're actually using this to fill the ice trays as well. So that's crazy, but I got this. It's less than $5, and we're getting 10 cents back for obviously each bottle. The Milo tin here, this was on special, that's why I got this. I was going to get Milo, like the small tin, but the price of that was $5, and this was down to $12, so for a kilo. So I thought, smarter choice obviously. So I purchased this. We ran out of Milo quite some time ago, and we haven't got any since, and I've just been craving it, and the kids have been asking, so I got a new tin of that. I did get some rice cakes. However, I noticed this says brown rice cakes, but I couldn't see anything that said different, and it does say original. So I'm going to assume the normal rice cakes that we usually buy from all the supermarkets, it is brown rice. I just didn't know about it, perhaps. I don't know. So I'm hoping this tastes the same. It looks the same. They've put like a picture of it, so I think it is. I think it's just always been brown rice, maybe. Anyway, we all like rice cakes. Love it with lots of different things on there. Grapes were a really good price. The white seedless grapes have been awesome from Woolworths recently, so I got another bag of that. We went through the last bag super quick. So this was only, I think it came out at like $4.50 for this bag. So that was actually an excellent price. Apples, these are what are they called? Kanzi apples. We normally always buy Pink Lady. However, I don't know if they're off season or what's going on. They've not been great of recent, and these looked absolutely delicious. And I feel like these are a sweet apple like the Pink Ladies, and they were less than $5 a kilo. It's like $4.80 or something a kilo. So I got these instead to have. The packet that I got from Aldi, I think it was in last shop, which I haven't bought from Aldi for ages. And normally Aldi is excellent. My Aldi is excellent for their fruit and veg. Like, they rotate it well, it's not rotten, like it's very, very good quality normally. But I have to tell you that that whole box of apples that I bought, which was about what I've got here, maybe a little bit smaller, there was a rotten apple in there, and then the rest of them, when we cut them open, were black. Not black, but had black spots inside. They were terrible, so I had to throw out the whole punnet. I was so annoyed. But it didn't look like that on the outside, obviously, and the rotten apple was underneath, so that was just a bummer. So anyway, we're giving these a go. They look delicious, so we got those. I did get some watermelon because Isabel loves watermelon, and it was on sale for $1.50 per kilo. I think this whole piece here cost $3 something, like it wasn't very expensive. Iceberg lettuce. I got pretzels from Aldi just because they were cheaper at Aldi. They were under $3 but over $2. I can't remember the exact price of these now. I'm going to see how many bags I get out of these when I break them down into little snack bags, just because it's cheaper obviously buying the bag and breaking it down rather than buying those mini packets. So I'm going to do that. I did get, however, the mini packets of chips from Aldi. These are such a good price. There's 20 packets in here. We like all the flavors, and it's less than $6 a box. It's like around $5.50, $5.60 for it. It is slightly, by a few cents, not by much, cheaper for me to buy these flavored bags, like the big bags, in Aldi and break them down again myself. However, when I do that, we don't know what the flavors are. So it's probably best I buy this, and because it's still cheap. Like if you're in the actual regular supermarket, a box of chips like this of 20, you're paying around $8 to $9 a box. Like it's insane. So I'm glad this is still good. The kids, the rules are with this kind of stuff though in the pantry, they're allowed to have 1 packet a day and that is it. So if I put one in their school lunch, then they can still have one later after school, that's fine. But weekends and school holidays, 1 packet a day. Otherwise Isabella will eat like all of them in 2 days. So that's the rule with them, but that's kind of a little treat, I guess you could say. Noodles, I've got a packet of noodles from Aldi. They're our favorite. They're about $2 for the 5. I needed garbage bags, so I grabbed these. We just get these ones. These are the large, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, large. The Goliath brand from Aldi. I find they're very good. They don't tear and things like that. They're great for us, so I got those. I did get these to try. I got one out to try it. I think someone commented, they commented on one of my videos because I purchased actually this big box of very similar product, but they're like little mini ones that were in like a bag, and there was like 10 bags in the box from Coles for like $5, $5.50. They were strawberry. They were absolutely delicious. They commented and said about the Aldi ones. Now we hadn't got, and they were better or something. I'd have to check the star rating honestly, because even these are not high. Look at this, 2.5. I'm not sure about the Aldi ones, but the kids never used to like the Aldi ones and they wouldn't eat them. So I'll have to check the flavors, mainly because of the apple was like the cinnamon was just too much. And then I can't remember the other flavor. I think the other flavor was apricot, but they didn't like that either. So I'll have a look and maybe try that again. Right now my Aldi didn't have any, and so I don't know if they're still even in Aldi. My Aldi store doesn't have a lot of this type of stuff, like muesli bars and stuff like that. They don't really have it now. So I don't know. Well, I'll just have to see. Maybe today was just an off day and they were out of them. But I tried this. I'm not keen on them. Like, I didn't really like them. So I'm going to eat them because I bought them. I don't know if the kids will eat them, honestly. They just have a bit of a weird taste. So I don't know. We'll see how we go. They were cheap. They were like $5, $5.50 for the 12. Wheat Bix Bites are on special for $4. I'm actually going to do my little trick on how I split my shop for my main shop for rewards points and that, and to catch sales. I'm going to do that for my main shop coming up next week. But this week I needed more of this, and they were down to $4 a box from $6. So it's our favorite cereal. So I grabbed that, and I'm so annoyed that the pack is only 500 grams because we really like them. And I don't think that, yeah, look, they're 4-star health rating. I think they're pretty good. So we have them as cereal. We have them in little bags and stuff as snacks as well. Like, they're very good. We love them, but I just wish I could get more for my money with them. That's all. And then I think this is the last thing, yeah. So I got some, I call them chicken chippies from Aldi. These are still a really good price, the family pack. We have tried the home brand in the Woolworths and maybe even the Coles, but they were not as nice as the Steggles and not as nice as these. The Steggles ones taste the absolute best, but they're very expensive. It's like $13, $14 a kilo. The Aldi ones are probably our next favourite, and these are they're under $10, like $9 something for the bag. These I have for when I want to add some sort of meat to a dinner that I know Isabella won't eat the meat. So she has like 3 of these, 3 or 4, but the rest of her plate is like either potato and salad or potato and veggies or rice and salad, you know, that kind of combination. She'll eat all of that. I just put this on here just for something extra. So she's not a big meat eater normally though. Joseph, he'll have schnitzels and other things like that, but she kind of won't. So that's what I got this for. So this lasts me a fairly good time usually, unless Johnny or the kids, or if we use it for Party Food Friday, or if Johnny has some for lunch or something like that, then we go through them, but otherwise they last pretty well. But yeah, that is absolutely everything.
You will never regret.